Real life. Real stories. Let's see what's trending in Indianapolis. This is Paul Poteet on The Edge.
Hey, Paul. How are you doing, sir?
Paul Poteet, noted platelet blood donor for the Indiana Blood Center.
Aw, Paul, thanks.
Thank you very much.
Good for you.
How long have you been a donor?
Oh gosh, you know what? It's kind of a thing I do because my dad did it, for years and years when he would. I can remember when I was a kid, he'd come home with those little pins, which they still give out. If you give a certain amount of whole blood or platelets, because I just got one in the mail a while ago, which made me smile because I thought of my dad. And so I've done it. I had done it on and off as an adult, and then after we had some kind of a giant blood drive, I think after 9/11 on Channel 6, and I participated in that, and then I just got in the habit of doing it, and then one day they asked me the faithful question: has anybody ever tried to get platelets from you before? No. And so they were able to, and now I'm on the list, and so I give platelets all the time. It takes a little more time. It can be like about a 90-minute to 2-hour process. Sometimes they take a double, whatever they call it, double whammy,
right,
double play.
Well, thank you for that. No,
it's easy to do. It's the easiest thing in the world. You lie there and they, will give you something to drink and eat afterwards. I mean, it's a piece of cake.
What could be better than that?
Honestly,
they won't give you a piece of cake when I say that. It's not literally.
Back in my college days, we called it the read and bleed. We'd actually go down and donate our plasma or our blood and have a book, and it was a good thing to do.
You hear that, college students? The read and bleed.
Yeah. Me and the other college students, we hang out and give platelets. But these days, you've got your TV and your wherever it is. So you've got your TV and your radio or whatever with you, so it's easy.
That's called a smartphone.
That's a phone. That's a phone.
If you can, smartphone. That's what this thing is. And so if you can work it with one hand, you're set. Or they have the little TVs. You can, if you're old fashioned.
Yep.
And you want to watch a plain old TV, they've got that too.
No, it's great, and we're just trying to get the word out that people should be doing this on a regular basis. It should be part of their lifestyle, and just getting this awareness. It's great to be able to see you doing that, and we certainly want to push on businesses and trying to create a culture where people can actually do that. So that's an awesome thing to know about you, Paul. However, you have been on the edge recently.
I have my sides.
You do have your sides.
I have my other sides too.
Yes, you do. And some of them scare me. And the middle ground is the edgy, Paul. So what in the world's on the edge for you this week?
When I bring you story number one, let me just say up front, I'm not trying to disparage the great iconic brand McDonald's. I love me a double quarter pounder with cheese and large fry. I know a lot of people don't, but I mean, and then they got me all over again as an adult with this darn coffee. It's a pretty good deal.
It's a pretty good deal, as long as you stay away from the McRib, right?
It is back.
I never liked the McRib. I never got that.
What are you guys trying to do? What are you trying to do? Stay away.
That's right. Know your brand. But anyway, so when I say that, I'm not, trying to, but it is a funny story. Well, it's funny if you're not the woman in Australia who claims that McDonald's employees love the food so much. Also, they took a bite out of it. Of her burger and her pancakes that she had ordered. A disgusted mother stopped by an Ashmore, Australia McDonald's, pick up an order for her and her son.
Yeah.
And then her son opened his pancakes, although this picture doesn't look like pancakes, does it?
Nope.
Her son opened his pancakes and asked if she had taken a bite out of his food. And she inspected both her son's breakfast and her own burger and saw a bite had been taken out of each.
Oh, come on.
That makes me sick.
This came after the Mickey D's employees made having her wait 15 minutes while they put, quote, extra lettuce on her burger.
And then ate it.
I think that's code when they said, yeah, extra.
Wow. Now, my first reaction, I'm a bit jaded from the whole hot coffee personal injury lawyer pursuits
right.
Prove it. Prove that this. I mean, did they do a dental match on the kid and the mom to see if that was actually their bites or somebody else's? I mean,
well, you'd better save the food, right?
Yeah, absolutely. You don't keep on eating it; you're removing evidence.
At
right?
the same time, does really you don't think that a McDonald's employee? You have you been to McDonald's recently?
And nobody's bitten my food. No, actually, I haven't.
And honestly, in the millions of times I've been to McDonald's, I've never gotten pre-eaten food.
However, that would save some time.
I don't know.
That's right. There's an old Saturday Night Live commercial parody. Google it. I don't know if it's out there, called Pre-Chewed Charlie's.
Oh, boy.
It's this whole restaurant chain, like for old people my age or whatever, where they pre-chew the food.
Yeah, like a baby bird.
It's called pre-chewed Charlie's.
I have to not do this story anymore.
So one of you says possible, and one of you says has his doubts.
Yeah.
Ooh.
If the teeth fit, then it quit.
If the teeth quit, they'll force them to quit.
Absolutely.
No. Stand by.
That's
in the meantime, if anybody ever says, "Hey, Mr. Weatherman, we put more lettuce on your sandwich," I'm running.
Run away.
Well, there's food as a weapon. You know, I guess that's the theme of these first two ones, because this is the story of Karina Mora. She is a 36-year-old actress. She's originally from Mexico, who lives in Florida with a guy, and who apparently she loved so much she had arranged for him to have a birthday cake for her birthday. But now she's just been released from custody for allegedly slamming the birthday cake into his face while he was trying to go to sleep.
Okay.
She looks friendly enough in that picture there.
Stop it.
Friendly's one word for it.
Oh, Paul.
The cops say that Mora had planned a surprise cake, surprise, for victim Robert Brown's birthday, but Brown came home late and had been drinking, which upset Mora, prompted a 1 a.m. argument in the couple's home west of Tampa, which, by the way, is in Florida.
Right. All happens in Florida.
All happens in Florida. They continue to argue, call each other's names as they prepared for bed. At that point, the cops say that Mora got the cake out, which she had lovingly posted on Instagram, as you see there at one point earlier in the evening.
Yep.
She got the cake out and slammed it on his head while he was trying to go to sleep.
Okay, I got it here. I got it. Now you see the picture of that cake, right? Mm-hmm. There is beer on the cake. There's a mug of beer. She knew. And she was.
It says the Instagram hashtags included beer lover, love, and dada or daddy. I don't know.
So literally, she gets upset with him for drinking too much. She's celebrating the fact that he drinks beer.
You're drinking too much.
I think we're missing the bigger point here.
Oh, that's right.
She wasted a perfectly good cake, and that's upsetting to me.
Oh,
Take her away.
But here's the best. And then she gets the mugshot.
Jeez, again.
He gets a shot and she gets a mug shot.
See, mug of beer on the cake, shot in the face.
Dadjokes.com.
Come on!
It is National Pun Day, by the way. I forgot to mention that at the beginning.
Oh, that's right.
Today is Aid and Abet Punsters Day.
Oh, see? You all should be happy.
I didn't include this on our list of edgy stories, but it had like a starter pack of puns. I couldn't remember how to throw. I couldn't remember how to throw a boomerang, but eventually it came back to me.
Oh my God!
Small boy swallowed some coins and was taken to a hospital. His grandmother telephoned to ask how he was. The nurse said, "No change yet."
Oh, see?
What's the best thing about living in Switzerland? Well, the flag is a big plus.
Would anyone be offended if I walked out right now?
These are great training.
Just one more. I can quit any time, but just one more. I bought some shoes from a drug dealer. I don't know what he laced them with, but I've been tripping all day.
See, I'm not going to give that one to my kid.
No, that's a gateway joke.
Atheism is a nonprofit organization.
You catch that? That was a gateway joke. All right, see?
Now back to our regular program already in progress. Which is, of course, Stories on the Edge. And the story of the Joker, not a pun. He really was a Joker and a doctor at the same time.
See how you put that together? That was beautiful.
That was beautiful.
Well
Thank
mastered.
you. king of the segs. Thank you very much. You won't even notice as I'm segueing you to this story of this doctor.
This is terrifying.
Oh my God.
Can you imagine? This is how you enter the world.
I know.
This guy delivered a baby on Halloween dressed like this.
That's terrifying.
I'd cry too. That's Dr. Paul Locus. He's an
Dr. Paul.
obstetrician.
Yeah.
Dr. Paul. And I think he was also in Kiss briefly in the 80s. But
I'm just wondering if it was a dark night that he delivered the baby. Yeah.
Well, it was Halloween night. And apparently the hubs said that her water broke, his wife's water broke in the morning. Her due date was November 5th, so she was early.
Look at that picture.
That is terrifying. That is what nightmares are
actually him in the operating room. The doctor was going to dress as, the Joker on Halloween night. He was going to remove his costume, though, in time to come back and deliver the daughter. But I guess the
daughter said no.
Yeah, well, the mom and dad said, no, just come in where you are, because I don't know, I guess they wanted to be on Instagram. So he came back, and the quote from the dad is, from the story, "There my wife is, staring the Joker straight in his eyes while delivering our baby. What a sight. I was holding her leg up and snapping pictures. I was going to go Facebook Live, but the nurse cut me off."
Wow.
Okay. Well.
And there's the happy family.
Yeah, there they are with minus the Joker. Maybe the Joker was taking the picture. I don't know.
Hannah. People.
Isn't that funny?
Look at that little babe.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the first thing you see when you come into this world.
Did I see what I really thought I saw?
No place to go but up at that point, I guess. We have. I'll have to ask our technical staff. Do we have that exclusive Edge of Indy? Okay, we have an exclusive picture of the baby's godparents here.
Oh, come on now.
Now cut that out.
Now cut that out, both of you.
They're going to be there for the christening, so it's going to be a beautiful.
All the dad jokes.
Stay clear of my Adam West. All right.
Oh, I love Adam West. Are you kidding? Thank you very much. Thank you. That was beautiful. Happy I could put a smile on your face on this week's episode.
Oh, Paul.
Oh,
so those are the stories we found this week, and the pun bonus, because it's 8 and a bet.
Yeah, we're absolutely going to have to put that link on there. For those of you who are not so pun inclined, it's a bootstrap. It's more of a. It could be a crutch, but at the same time, it's extending a helpful hand out to our audience. If you're pun and
life skills, we're all about life skills here.
It is a literary skill. I mean, you have to appreciate the wordplay. You must know words. You must know English. Absolutely. And be familiar and comfortable with it to play around with it. So it's a mighty thing.
It's powerful, and with great power comes great responsibility. Now I'm mixing my universes, DC and Marvel.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
But there's an underlying pun across the entire realm here. But there's no laughing matter when we're talking about weather. And
oh my gosh, it's about to get all cold.
I have a bone to pick with you about this, Paul. This is not what I ordered. Are you aware of
the seasonal change that's coming here?
Here it comes.
I'm familiar.
Yeah, there's good weather content here lately. Unfortunately, and it's usually not good. If I say that the weather is interesting, you don't want that. You don't. The old proverb, "May you live in interesting times." You don't want to live in interesting weather times. But between the severe weather last Sunday and the hard freeze that's coming up this coming Friday and Saturday morning, we're definitely whipsawing toward winter, which often happens around here. So, it changes like that. Today and tomorrow, as we come to you on the live stream, it's beautiful. Lots of sunshine out, about 50 degrees. The normal is in the mid to upper 50s this time of year. So we stay all the way through here below normal. And yep, look at that. Thursday night, Friday morning, 25.
I'm sorry. I need to take a PTO day on Friday.
Friday's high, 36. Everybody's going to come in and all hunched over in the morning, clenched. When you get in there in the edge, office complex compound, Friday morning, you're all going to be 5 cups of coffee. It gets a little better on Saturday. Next round of anything is going to be just plain rain, no storms, no snow, but some rain Saturday night into Sunday morning. So it's not going above average anytime soon.
But
it's
not freezing
below
rain.
average.
Not freezing rain. We're staying away from that.
Not freezing rain. We haven't had any huge. We've had 2 different times we've had a little bit of snow mixed with rain. So here we're getting there. I mean, come on. People are, 2 of the radio stations I'm on start playing Christmas music 2 weeks from Friday on Black Friday.
I can't stand that, honestly.
It hurts. It hurts me.
Literally, right next door to us, our neighbors have their Christmas lights. As we had our Halloween decorations, it's like, you know what? They're the same people that leave the orange pumpkin trash bags into Easter. I mean, it's just terrible.
I just recorded the Family Leisure Christmas sale spots the day before yesterday, too. But we're working in defense. You won't see them for a while. So we're at least working ahead there. But it's inevitable. You can't stop it. It's a juggernaut.
I like hearing you on the Family Leisure commercials. Sometimes when I'm doing
That's
laundry,
right.
I hear you in the other room, and I'm like, Paul's here.
You get to hear excited, caffeinated Paul.
Yeah.
Not the edgy Paul that we're all used to.
I am never so excited in my entire day than I am in the moment, the 30 seconds that I'm doing those.
Family Leisure is exciting.
That's not Paul's baseline? Really? I thought you were actually pulling it back.
Yeah, every other time that I'm on TV or radio, I'm just relaxing. But not when I'm talking about pools and hot tubs. So sometimes I'm exhausted when I hear him, fly by during Jeopardy. I thought, man, that guy is.
What was I on?
I don't know who that guy is, but he can really talk fast.
All right. Well, thank you so much, Paul. It's great to be able to see those stories, and I appreciate the championing of the pun rhetoric and skill set.
I will stand toe to toe to you in the
very good. Appreciate it.
In the fight. The fight.
How about side by side?
Ridiculous.
I'll take that as opposed to toe to toe.
Toe to toe. Let's see if I have any toe jokes. No, I don't have that. The difference between deer nuts and beer nuts. Google it.
Okay.
Google it. It's a bad pun.
What the heck? I mean, that's like a drive-by punning.
Oh
my gosh.
Google it. Yeah,
I'm not going to tell you right now. All right, everybody, don't Google it, because if you're at work, you'll probably get in trouble.
But Google me. It's paulpoteet.com.
Absolutely. Go have a look at paulpoteet.com and ask him about some of his best puns.
You can always email me.
Absolutely.
And tweet you, too.
And tweet. It's easy to do, as you know.
Absolutely. Paul.
Pun Poteet.
Pun Poteet here on The Edge. Thanks so much, Paul, and we will talk to you next week with a book on.
See you soon.
Bye, Paul.
Bye-bye.